Hello, this is Cecilia giving a demonstration on how to make warm bread salad, also known as rustic bread salad. This is a shout out to my vegan friend Travis and also to Katie, who might be interested in this recipe because it's delicious and it's an homage to your mama. And also Frank, if he would want to make this, I'm sure he would. It's delicious. So I'm going to leave the recipe there. I hope you can see it. I have forgotten over the years the exact amounts of the recipe. I know for sure the one thing that's crucial is the 3 tablespoons of the vinegar at the very end. And just so I don't forget, the recipe calls for red wine vinegar, which is delicious, but I have made it with balsamic vinegar, which I'm going to do tonight, and that's also delicious. Okay, so either one. Technically, it is supposed to be red wine vinegar, and it's delicious either way. Okay, so I just want to show you here a red onion. I think the red onion is crucial, that it's the red one. So I sliced and diced one pretty large red onion. If you can see this here, I think what I have in here is just about enough. I might slice up the rest and add it. I'm going to start heating it, throw in some, which I left off the recipe. I'm sorry. See, I just put a few big glugs of olive oil in to get the onion going. Okay, and I think mixed garlic, 1 tablespoon seems too much, so I'm going to make it a little smaller, maybe like about this much. See how that goes. Like maybe it's like I know I have 1 tablespoon on there, but I wasn't remembering what the recipe was supposed to be. So we'll put pretty close to 1 tablespoon. Certainly can't hurt. Throw that in, get that heated up. I'm going to slice the rest of the onion and throw that in, I think, just for good measure. I think you might not need this much onion. Just experiment and see what works for you. Throw this in. A little more. Get it going. So you're going to saute the onion for a while till you know how it gets just softer and not caramelized at all, but just get it a little bit softer. More in here, maybe just so we hit ice. I actually like the onion better than a whole lot of tomatoes. I kind of have cut back over the years on the tomatoes, so that you're mostly eating the onion and the bread. Okay, here's a baguette. It's half a baguette. Okay, I had already used the other half the other day when I made this. So I'm going to slice this up. So this is ready to go in a few minutes to get toasted in there with the delicious onion and garlic. I'm slicing up, I don't know if you can see. Maybe I'll move this back a little bit so you can see. Although I know you know how to slice up a baguette. Since this is live television, I want you to be able to see everything. So we're just cutting up the baguette, and it's better if it's a day or 2 old, getting a little bit on the stale side. I think the recipe originally was made for stale bread, so that they would use it up and not waste it. Kind of cutting that up now. And it always seems that the half a baguette works the best with your, show you the recipe again so you remember. Red onion, minced garlic, the baguette. Put that in and toast it, and then after the baguette is kind of toasted and worked around in the olive oil, then you throw the tomatoes in, okay? So kind of up the temp. You can do your onions much lower and slower than I am. I'm just trying to do it here quick to show you the recipe and how delicious it turns out. You can also cut up your cherry tomatoes or your grape tomatoes in there. Again, this is about how much of the tomatoes I'm going to use. You can put more in. This was one large tomato, okay? But you can put more in. Cut these a little smaller. So they're bite-sized. You make everything bite-sized for this recipe. See how our onion's doing. One of our very favorite summer recipes because it tastes so good with the fresh basil put in at the end. Hang on.